Hello and welcome to the Developing Digital Confidence course. My name's Helen Roger and I work in the Digital Capability team, which is part of LEAD, Learning Enhancement Academic Development. There's a variety of people on this course. I think there's going to be about 15 of us, and we are from departments all across the university, from each of the faculties, from professional services and teaching staff. And presumably you're all here because something to do with the advert you identified with, you feel as though you have low digital confidence, it could be better, and you'd like to do something about that. I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the course and how it's going to work, and then you can get started and have a look around. Okay, so the course starts properly on Monday. You can start now though. It will last for 4 weeks and we've asked you to ring fence or earmark about 2 hours a week to spend on it. You may prefer to have a couple of hours at the beginning of the week and a couple at the end of the week, but do make sure that you get that time put apart, because we know that otherwise it disappears before you know it. So how's it going to work? Each week we'll have a slightly different focus. We start off looking or reflecting on our personal experience and thinking about, well, how does that kind of affect our confidence, and why do we think in the way that we do? There's going to be an element of challenging what those responses are, and also the responses of other people around you as well. What we're trying to do with that is kind of start to change some of the rhetoric around digital confidence. We see a lot of negativity about digital experiences, and I'm particularly interested in shifting some of that thinking and promoting a bit of a culture shift. In the first week, we'll also look at some personal strategies, things around well-being and kind of dealing with being overwhelmed by technology. We know that that's a common feature of low confidence. In the second week, we'll start looking some more at strategies with the aim of building our resilience. Some topics that we'll be covering, things like taking ownership, identifying your ethics, and managing those in relation to your working life and your personal lives. Establishing routes to help us problem solving. Problem solving is a bit of a challenge. It throws new things at us every day. How do we deal with that? And there's also an element of blagging it as well, which I'm not sure if you were expecting to hear that, but I think that's the more confident people are actually, they're good at blagging their relationship with technology. In the third week, we'll start looking at some of the bigger concepts, kind of things on the horizon that might be really quite overwhelming when you start thinking about the things like artificial intelligence or AI, nanotechnology, cybersecurity, all these kind of bigger things which kind of they're sort of far enough away to not have to think about, but actually thinking about them, you can draw some positives from them. We'll also start work on your personal projects, so you'll identify something which is achievable in the time available, and you'll be identifying what success in that project looks like. It's not assessed, but we do ask you to commit to that and take a bit of ownership of it. In the fourth week, you'll be continuing with the personal project and hopefully making some progress, and then you'll be reflecting on that and reflecting on the process of the whole 4 weeks. Now, we know that the amount of time available for this is going to be limited. We also know that developing confidence isn't something that can be kind of fixed in 8 hours over 4 weeks. So what this course aims to do is get you started on a more positive route for making those small changes that hopefully will keep you moving forward and help you feel more confident in using technology. So you will get out of this what you put into it. give it your best. Claire and I will be encouraging you as we go along. You may well, if I find that you're not engaging, I might drop you an email to say hello and to find out a bit more. I do acknowledge that you will have your own personal working pressures, and we take that into consideration. So don't worry too much. But we also want to keep you motivated and kind of keep you on track so that you end up at the end of 4 weeks thinking, yeah, that was useful. Okay, so what to do next? Review the introduction to the Blackboard site. I've done a small screencast which just introduces you. You may not need it if you're familiar with Blackboard, but if this is the first time you're in this environment, it's probably a good idea to have a look at it. Okay, nice to have you on board, and I will see you in the next few weeks. Okay, thanks, bye.